The reason why I am so disappointed in this scene is because how do you have all this confidential, highly experimental experiments being ran through and you have no security? There is no security at all at this highly important confidential laboratory, umbrella corporation laboratory. Like none. Like I've seen, shitty malls that have better, mall cop security than this, because there was literally no security. Hey, what's going on, folks? This is another episode of Just My Opinion with Ryan. Going to try to keep this one fairly short, mainly because I am not finished the series myself. I am literally at the beginning of episode 4. Episode of what show, Ryan? Talking about the Resident Evil series on Netflix. I'm loving how this is starting out. And before we get into some details, if this is your first time here, hit that like and subscribe button. Hey, you might as well hit that bell as well so you can be notified when the episode drops. And for those who keep coming back to the channel, truly appreciate it. I really enjoy this. And one of the reasons, hey, call me biased, call me what you want. One of the reasons why I'm liking it, this version of Resident Evil is actually has, the lead actor or actress is black. The actress is named Jade. Real actress is named Ella, I want to say Balinska. And also it has a very familiar face, probably more known for The Wire, as well as the concierge of the hotel from John Wick. Of course, none other than Lance Reddick. And so I love this because Lance Reddick is playing the role of Albert Wesker. For those who are Resident Evil fans, Albert Wesker is a white guy. If I'm not mistaken, this has to be the first version of Resident Evil that actually has a black lead with it. As I mentioned, the black lead is named Jade. She is the daughter of Albert Wesker. And I'm loving it, man. I'm only, like as I mentioned, 4 episodes in. So this may have a few spoiler alerts in it. As most of these Resident Evil movies go, we got, they have to have some type of a story or backstory of how this, zombie turning disease came about. And what I like about this is the present day for this series is actually 2036. And it definitely looks like hell freezed over. The location is in London, if I'm not mistaken. So outside, in addition to the lead roles being black, in addition to that, I really enjoy the back and forth between 2 timelines. Within this series, it takes place, the present day in this series is the year 2036. I think it's London that the location is in. But as you can imagine, with all these zombies and this outbreak occurring, the world looks like hell froze over. Nothing but zombies and freakishly dangerous, animal / zombies or running or running wild. And that's what's happening in 2036. But the other storyline is taking you back to 2022. So you kind of have like this parallel storyline just throughout the series so far. It's taking you back to 2022 so you can get an idea of how this outbreak started, and then it bounces back to 2036 so you can see how wild shit is going in present day 2036. And what I like about it, I don't think they do the back and forth too much. Like, I think it's a healthy balance of telling what happened in 2022 and what's going on present day 2036. I think it's a healthy balance of it. It's not like I'm sick and tired of the back and forth. And at times I'm actually more interested in how in the hell did this outbreak occur this time around. So apparently Albert Wesker, the go-to scientist within the Resident Evil series, who ends up being evil. And I would definitely want to see if that's what's going on. within the series. But Wesker is part of the Umbrella Corporation, of course, and this time they're trying to come up with like this particular medicine, or I don't want to use the word drug, medicine, drug, whatever you want to say, and they're calling it joy. So they're trying to sell joy, literally an emotion you can buy in a sense of a drug that is supposed to make you happy. And apparently there is some type of wild side effects that occur that can turn somebody into a zombie. But a quicker way to turn you into a zombie is getting bit by one. And that is actually what occurred with Albert Wesker's other daughter, who goes by the name of Billy. And actually, this is the only spoiler alert I'll give so far. I was very disappointed in the first episode when it goes back to 2022, and it's trying to give you an example of a potential way that this pandemic spread. Billy, the good daughter, in my opinion, Jada was kind of the jerk as a kid, but Billy, she wants to break into the Umbrella Laboratories where her father is the head scientist. She wants to break in there and either free the animals or take some type of photo or video evidence of animals being mistreated. She's clearly, Peter gang. Nothing wrong with that, of course. She definitely doesn't want any harm to animals. I totally get that. But she makes the mistake of taking a photo of one of the Resident Evil dogs, which I'm sure you're familiar with if you played the games, and she gets bitten. The reason why I am so disappointed in this scene is because how do you have all this confidential, highly experimental experiments being ran through, and you have no security? There is no security at all at this highly important confidential laboratory, Umbrella Corporation laboratory. Like none. Like I've seen, shitty malls that have better, mall cop security than this, because there was literally no security. So that part I really don't understand. Like, you running all these dangerous, wild, top secret experiments, and you have no security at all. That's my only downfall so far of the show. It's to the point I couldn't get over. It's not like I'm gonna stop watching it, of course, because that went down in the first episode. But yeah, that part I would have liked to had something else done. At least have, I don't know, a security guard falling asleep. Shit, something. But you got no security at this wild, dangerous ass laboratory. No security at all. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. But as I mentioned, I'm not trying to vent too much. The other thing, and I'm gonna close it with this, they're definitely doing justice with, all of the different types of, dangerous zombie animals and stuff you come across. As I mentioned, you got the zombie dog. My personal favorite nightmare, you got the lickers. And if you played the Resident Evil game, you know exactly what I mean when I say the lickers. You got the scary ass spider that, of course, once again, another thing that gave me nightmares. And then you got the zombies. Maybe I'm slipping when it comes to Resident Evil. But I don't remember zombies who was running like Usain Bolt. These zombies is running people down. I think at one point, Jada got walked down by a zombie in 2036 when she's an adult. So that part is slightly different from the Resident Evil video game that I'm used to. But all in all, I'm enjoying the show. Sure, more than likely by the end of this weekend, it's actually a Friday evening when I'm recording this. But by the end of the weekend, I plan on be done with the Resident Evil series. But it's been so dope so far. Definitely looking forward to it. And I'm loving the black cast. The black leading cast. Once again, you got Lance Reddick. You got this woman, Ella Balinska, who's playing the main character, Jade. And I'm loving it, man. Definitely loving it. So go check it out if you're looking for something to watch this weekend. Love it or hate it, folks. These are just my opinions. Peace.